Welcome to Peony Lore. Welcome back, Gemini. We are going to be doing your June 15th through the end of the month reading. This is the continuation of the first, splitting it up, like I said, because the energies are extremely big with a lot of things going on right now. So this will serve as a general, like I said, for any Gemini who is Sun, Moon, or Rising. That allows you to cross-watch if you're aware of your other signs. But just as we did in the first, we are going to have one card that represents actually the energy of the day. So kind of like a calendar spread, if you will. So the first card out we have for the 15th is Five of Cups energy, which is emotional loss, which is how it's titled on this card. On Tuesday, we actually have the High Priestess, which is talking about intuition. Okay. So emotional loss sometimes doesn't necessarily mean, like I said, the traditional Five of Cups energy, where you're looking at the 3 cups that have spilled, and then you've got the 2 solid cups that are behind you. Sometimes it can mean regret, holding on to some angst, which is what's creating the emotional loss. Yeah, just kind of regret. So if you're holding on to something from the weekend, know that it's still within your energy here, but there's no reason that you can't get past it. There's no reason of hanging on and being inside of a pity party if you don't have to, especially when you have awareness that within you, you have the intuition to understand kind of what's going on. Okay, so what we have here, like I said, is the emotional loss. On Tuesday, it looks like we've got the High Priestess energy coming in. I'm talking about you going within and understanding that you have deep information within yourself, within your intuition. Come Wednesday, you're in the 3 of Rods energy, which is in this card titled Partnerships and Alliances, which is extremely important. But it also does speak of having your ships coming in or coming out in front and surveying kind of what's going on within your kingdom and stepping out in front enough to be able to realize and recognize that you can receive the beautiful energies that are there. Now, what I get here on Thursday with this 4 of Cups, which is the discontent and boredom card showing up, is that there's something that's going on. You are having something presented to you. And again, this card is called Discontent and Boredom, but the traditional, 4 of Cups is thinking and guarding yourself that you don't want to take an opportunity that's being presented to you for whatever the reason is. But by Friday, it does look like you're in the full energy of actually recognizing that you've gone through that kind of emotional piece here, and you're ready to kind of take on that new beginning. Now, rather than do a card for just a weekend, we're actually going to pull 2 oracles that will help bring you into the weekend. Want to just say, like I said, coming out of the full moon eclipse that we had, and then running here into as we get into this particular weekend, Mercury retrograde hits on this Wednesday. So this partnerships and alliances, it's an important thing because of communication. And Mercury is definitely going to be involved in your communication. So I would be really, really, really recognizing that it feels like you don't want to let something go. And since you've got a little bit of regret, which is making you hold on, but your intuition is telling you to recognize that there are changes. I see all of this stuff as being related within this particular week. And what we're getting from the Oracle of the Fairies is inner child. So the fairies of playfulness remind you to take time to embrace your inner child. Playing keeps us young at heart, so do something silly and fun, but obviously be safe. That helps to kind of loosen up the heart chakra a little bit and allows you to let go of things that really are no longer in your control. You don't want old information to be controlling what it is that you've got going on. If you have an opportunity that's going to continue on with maybe a different job coming up, your old office isn't necessarily opening itself back up. Now you've got to try to do something different. You need to look for this retrograde as actually being something good for you with communication that's coming in. It may not be something that you are overly enthusiastic about, but it is going to lead you to a new beginning, okay? So like I said, the the fairy oracle is talking to you about making sure that you embrace your inner child, and have fun with things, have fun with new things. Now, from the dragon oracle, what we have here for you is the rose pink dragon. It prepares your heart to connect with the higher facets of the cosmic heart. Open your heart to warm-hearted love and diamond light. Connect with the love of the universe. This is absolutely the same message when it comes to opening yourself back up. So like I said, 5 of Cups, 4 of Cups, you just need to be able to recognize you can let something go because it no longer serves you and allow yourself to do something new. So let's go ahead and take a look at Monday the 22nd. And, you know, like I said, inner child coming up. If you happen to be a father, happy Father's Day. If you are looking to spend some time this upcoming weekend with your father, that's fabulous. Make sure that you're being playful if you're celebrating that. You know, on the 20th, we've got that weekend, we've got the summer solstice, longest day of the year. There's going to be a lot of shall we say, galactic energy. And then the very next day, we actually have a solar eclipse, which is titled The Ring of Fire. So if you have an opportunity to go check it out, I think you should. And hey, check it out. Whatever was going on here in this weekend, obviously you opened yourself back up to something because now you've got the Ace of Cups on the Monday the 22nd. That's fantastic. You know, the Ace of Cups is really, ooh, they all clump, which means they're all supposed to go together. You know, aces are restoration, and the Ace of Cups for sure is going to be restoration of the things that you need. So it can be financial, it can be love, it can be friendship, it can be whatever it is that needs to restore your own cup, okay? Whatever it is that's necessary for you, you're going to find it. And yes, you are, because on Tuesday, you're going to end up getting into the material and spiritual prosperity, which is the Six of Pentacles. Equal give and take, all right? Which is going to allow you to think about the Nine of Cups energy, fulfillment of wishes, the things that you're looking for, which is going to bring you into victory and success, and it's going to allow you to come up with an opportunity for choice. This is actually really, really good. This is really good. So like I said, if you're getting information about work and having to change something or do something different, it really is going to work out for you. So let's go ahead and take a look at the oracles for the ending of that particular week. All right, so this will put us at about Saturday the 27th and Sunday the 28th. This is really good. This is really good. If you can really just let go of that, the aces are outstanding. Like I said, the Six of Pentacles, material and spiritual prosperity coming. It's equal balance, which is allowing you to get into the fulfillment of wishes. Victory and success. The Six of Rods, being looked at head and shoulders above the rest. Really receiving the accolades for what it is that you've put into it, which is going to allow you to have some movement. So this, it represents the Two of Rods. And the Two of Rods in the traditional deck is the individual that's holding, you know, the world in one little hand and two of the different staffs. And really what Spirit is trying to say is that there really is no wrong decision. You're giving an opportunity to have one. You just need to go for it. There we go. So the angels of Atlantis that's speaking out is Archangel Metatron. And it's talking about wisdom for you at this point. So I do believe the intuition and the Fool energy here starting are helping to carry you on. So whatever is going on here in this particular week is definitely carrying through. But Archangel Metatron is talking about wisdom coming through to help support you. And that's fantastic. Now, I got a new deck. It's the Rebel Oracle. They're kind of snarky, but they're kind of fun. So let's see what our bad unicorn has to say as far as straight up, no holds barred, just in your face kind of messages. I truly love them. I think they're hilarious. Oh, I'm being told shuffle one more time. Sorry, I will go ahead and do that. Wisdom. I don't know what's going on with you, Gemini. I don't know what it is that you have, what you're working through, but it does look like the ending of your month is just going to be spectacular. Hey! Oh my God. You can't get any plainer than this. So the Rebel Oracle deck is telling you that it is time to let go. And their snarky message is move the fuck on. I love that. I love how everything comes together. In order for you to receive, you've got to be able to make space in order to receive those things. So let's go ahead and continue on. I'm not really feeling that there's a reason for me to do clarifiers in this particular read, which is very interesting. It just seems very straightforward. The majority of the people I think that are going to be receptive to this are at that point where there is shifting going on within, I'm feeling job. This is career, but whatever it is that whatever offer is coming with that partnerships and alliances is really going to allow you, oh my God, look at that. You got the 4 of Rods, is really going to set you up. It may not be something that you wanted to do, but your intuition is really going to kick in and it's going to help you. So that represents the 29th here, that next Monday. Make sure that they're all lined up. And then let's hit the card for the 30th. Look at this. So whatever it is that you had to go through, really is going to set you up. I mean, this literally is your time. 4 of Rods, foundation and achievement. I mean, it's the 4 pillars. It's happiness in the home. It's happiness in the workplace. It's happiness in the 4 pillars of what it is that's most meaningful to you. 99% of the time, it definitely has something to do with work. God, where's my coffee? I need a drink. My mouth is not catching up to what my brain is saying. Give me a second here. But then you've got the Hangman on the 30th. And what this card is titled is Sacrifice. But what it really means, especially with the way that it's paired here, is just take a look at all the things that you had to do. And there's more coming for you. Because the Sacrifice card or the Hangman traditionally can represent also receiving more information from recognizing different perspective. So let's go ahead and take a look at the last 2 oracles to round out the 29th and the 30th. And this obviously is going to carry on into the weekend as we get into July. But just to kind of wrap this up, I don't typically read a lot of different oracles, but in this particular sense, this is the Esther Hicks channeling Abraham. I'm so excited that they put these cards out because they really do help to put details together a little bit differently. And then we're going to go ahead and make sure that we grab a sacred geometry card that will help to lead in. So let's see what we've got here. This is actually really cool. I am so excited for a Gemini. Managing your duality in a sense is going to allow you to get through. All right, what do we have here for our Gemini here for the end of fat fingers? Fat fingers much, woman? Sorry, we'll do that again. All right, here we go. All right, there it is. Well, we got 2. I'm not overly surprised about that with the Gemini. Okay, so first we're going to read these. So what we have here is foundation, and they're talking about creating stability, okay? And then the second card is harmony. Create harmonious surroundings. And you totally have that within you in order to get that done. So, the card from Abraham is our varied behavior adds to the planet's well-being. Okay, let's take that. When you remember that nothing can come into your experience without your vibrational invitation of it, and when you remember that the varied behavior of others adds to the balance of the well-being of your planet, even if they offer behavior that you do not approve of, and that you do not have to participate in the unwanted behavior and will not, unless you give your attention to it, you become more willing to allow others to live as they choose. So I think that's pretty interesting. It's kind of you doing you. You focus on what's best for you. Let everything else pop out of the fray. But your foundation is coming. This is card number 36 for individuals that are interested in the numerology. And this is 40, the harmonious component. So like I said, all in all, this looks like it's really going to turn into something really beautiful. But I'm going to go ahead at this point and grab another deck just to see what other information we can get for leading into the first week of July for you. What kind of energies are carrying over? Okay, so you got some balancing that's going on. Recognizing how far you've come out of the storm. Ooh, I like this. More solid offers, which are leading to beautiful judgment in your favor, by the way. So, Gemini, there isn't really anything else that I can say. This is actually a really fantastic reading. I wish you all the luck in the world. Of course, if this information resonates with you, then give it a like, comment, let me know your information, share and subscribe in case you'd like to find out what your other signposts, okay, your rising or your moon, have to lend into this particular information. But with that, thank you very much. We'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.